Greetings, people. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger yet on another episode. On this episode, we are digging deeper. We want to look at the big lies, the biggest lies ever manufactured by Emmanuel Makandiwa. The reason why we are going down this route, so that we can all come to the same level of understanding of who this man called Emmanuel Makandiwa is, what he is capable of. Because one thing I can certainly tell you is the Christian community is very shallow in their thinking. I don't say this meaning to insult anyone, but they are very shallow in their thinking when it comes to connecting stories and to connecting dots. They just look at the surface information. They don't care about the background and all the things that are piling up, adding up to the structure that we have that is called Emmanuel Makandiwa. Now everyone looks at Emmanuel Makandiwa and then they see a God. They see someone that is super holy. But that is not the truth. There is so much that needs to be explored. There are so many hidden truths that have been hidden with lies. Do you know one thing about the truth? The truth is very stubborn. You may try to hide it. You may try to prevent it. You may try to delay it. Or you may try to do anything to obstruct it. But the truth will always find its way to the people. The truth loves to be exposed. The truth loves fresh air. The truth loves to come to the surface. You can never hide it for long. The only way that you can probably try to destroy the truth is by killing the truth teller. But you can kill one truth teller, tomorrow there will be another one. And tomorrow there will be another one. And there is no lie or no truth that can ever remain hidden forever. So in the case of Makandiwa, the only advice that I can give him is be like your brother Ubed. Ubed has been exposed to the core, especially relating to women and girls. He has been exposed to the core. There's no one that can come out and talk about Ubed angel and women and can be given attention to. Because everybody knows now. But when it comes to you, Makandiwa, you have worked your entire life to try to suppress the truth, to try to remain looking holy. But trust me, my man, there is no way you will get out of this life with your hidden secrets. There is no way you will get out of this life having deceived so many people with a holy image. No, the truth will always come out. You tried so many times to try to hinder me from speaking the truth, but the truth will always surface. It's very stubborn like that. So here I want to explore some of your biggest lies that people have not paid so much attention to. But we are here now so that we can categorically break them down. Remember, we are still on the 4th episode. This is not part of the episodes of the 10 episodes that I'm doing on Emmanuel Makandiwa. These are just commercial breaks. I'm building momentum. Because Makandiwa's story, the one that I'm going to be exposing, is too big. I can't just dish it out like that without a target, without a direction. I have to do it accordingly. So let's go. Let's hit it. Number one. On number one, what do we have? On number one, we have in his first days, Emmanuel Makandiwa, the biggest lie that he told to the Christian community, the biggest lie, how he managed to fool people into believing that he's supernatural and he has powers, he has supernatural powers that he had gotten from Ghana, is when he did the miracle baby. The miracle baby. In 3 days, Emmanuel Makandiwa managed to make a woman conceive. In 3 days, Emmanuel Makandiwa managed to make a woman give birth. And all you gullibles, you believed this nonsense. You believed this miracle. That, Emmanuel Makandiwa is a man of God in 3 days. How can someone give birth in 3 days? Is it possible that someone can give birth in 3 days? This defeats the law of anatomy. This defeats the laws of biology, the laws of nature. Jesus himself was carried for 9 good months. And Makandiwa made it in 3 days. So people, we have to keep revisiting all these things so that we know that this man did not start lying yesterday. He has been lying all his life. His ministry is based on lies. Everything he tells you, whenever he stands on the pulpit, he is lying. When he opens his mouth, he is lying. And he has been lying and lying and lying. And he uses lies to fool you and convince you and manipulate you into giving him money. And who has an ally with lies is the devil. God is nothing in union with any lies. The second lie, Makandiwa did a weight loss miracle. Let me tell you this. There is no one that can ever pray for you to lose weight. There's only one way to lose weight. It's either you go on a diet or you go to the gym. If any prophet comes to you and tell you that they can pray for you to lose weight, it's a lie. Makandiwa brought a woman in his church. That was a stage managed, event. This was a paid actor. A woman with a big belly, and then he started praying for this woman, and this woman started losing weight on the camera. People actually started saying that there was a balloon put inside that was losing air and stuff like that. But be that as it may, if Makandiwa really did that miracle, let's just find someone that is. There are so many people struggling with weight out there. So many people. Let's just pick one at random and call Emmanuel Shingirai Benji Chirume to come and pray for that person to lose weight. Because God cannot just give you the power to do a miracle once and then it dies with that one person, with that one miracle. If you can do it once, you can do it again. So let's give Emmanuel Makandiwa. Let's put Emmanuel Makandiwa to test. There's nothing wrong with putting these people to test. Jesus was put to test so many times and he always came out victorious. So let's test them to see if what they say is possible, is really possible. Emmanuel Makandiwa, you said miracle weight loss was possible. Find another person, do another miracle, pray for someone even where you are right now. Let's see that person losing weight. It's impossible, people. I don't know why you get fooled with all this nonsense. That is too obvious that it's gimmicks. Big lie number 3, the do as I say towels. Emmanuel Makandiwa introduced do as I say towels. And this is how the do as I say towels work. And you cannot just get this do as I say towels because you are a member. You had to pay for it. You had to give money to Emmanuel Makandiwa so that he gives you the do as I say towel. And the do as I say towel, you go around with it and claiming everything that you want in the city. If you see a building that you want, you just rub that towel on that building and say, I want you. And then that building becomes yours. That building becomes yours. If you go to a car dealership and then you see a Lamborghini or a Mercedes-Benz that you like, you just rub it with that towel and then you say, I want you, I claim you, and that Lamborghini becomes yours. But Christians, why are you so foolish? Why are you so stupid like that? Why? Makandiwa was just trying to raise money by selling you all these promises. Who amongst you has ever used that do as I say towel and it worked? That was a big lie, a big lie, and you fell for it. Number 4, Makandiwa promised to play Blessing Mashangwa back her money, the money that he had robbed her. But when the time for him to pay up, to honor up to his word, he made a U-turn. Instead, he took Blessing, he set Blessing up, he started to frame Blessing for kidnapping so that Blessing can go to jail. She started, doing all the gimmicks, going to court and trying to prevent himself from paying the money that he had agreed in express terms. I'll post the letters and everything where he agreed that if you can bring me the receipts of the money that you paid, I'll give you back your money. But when Blessing submitted the receipts, he never paid nothing. The Blessing story, it's a very big story. That's why I'm delaying, to actually tell the full story because it deserves a very good, audience. And people have been ignoring this story as if it's just something, but this is a very good case study that will actually expose Emmanuel Makandiwa for who he really is. And after we leave the Blessing Mashangwa, big number 5. If you go to heaven, hear me now. If you go to heaven and you don't see me there, you have gone to hell. I have done everything that men can do to secure their seat in heaven. That was Emmanuel Makandiwa declaring that, making that assertion that he has done everything that guarantees him to go to heaven. But according to the Bible says that we go to heaven by grace, not by acts. Even though if you want to pardon Makandiwa for his acts, which acts can guarantee Emmanuel Makandiwa to go to heaven? Makandiwa has been diabolic. He has been brutalizing innocent people. So which works can guarantee Emmanuel Makandiwa to go to heaven? Tell me, what has Makandiwa done that can secure him a seat in heaven? I can say this and I'll say it again. Makandiwa will never see the gates of heaven. He's not welcome in heaven. He's not qualified to even talk about heaven because his works his heretics, and his manipulation, deception, and how he has twisted the true gospel of Christ for finance, for profit, there's no way he can ever make it to heaven. And lie number 6, one of the biggest lies. We have to examine these things so that we can all understand how this man has built his entire legacy and his entire, brand by lying to people. His wife assassination attempt. Emmanuel Makandiwa came and started saying that there was an assassination attempt on his wife. Do you know what an assassination attempt means? Beside that, the term assassination is reserved to a specific group of people within a society. Ruth Makandiwa cannot be assassinated. She's not a figure of repute that she can be assassinated. I cannot be assassinated. And you, most of you who are watching here, you cannot be assassinated. You can be murdered, yes. You can be killed, yes. But assassination is reserved to a specific group of people in the society. The president can be assassinated. The prime minister can be assassinated. The governor of the Reserve Bank can be assassinated. Not Ruth Makandiwa. She can't be assassinated. And the way they told even the story, they were followed by a yellow car. And this yellow car approached them. It has been following them for a very long time. The car that they say they wanted to assassinate Ruth Makandiwa. And this yellow car eventually stopped, and we confronted the yellow car, and it drove off. And it had a South African number plate. So I want to ask a question. In Makandiwa's security detail, there was no single person that managed to take a picture or a video of this car, of this yellow car. Who can commit a crime in a yellow car? Who can try to assassinate Ruth Makandiwa in a yellow car? In a yellow BMW? This was a lie. Makandiwa just wanted to blame some of his enemies. Okay, let me just make it clear. He wanted this whole blame to befall Hubert Angel. Because those are the days Hubert Angel became ambassador. So he was looking for everything that he can possibly come up with to discredit him from being crowned for that position. He was trying to frame him, everything around him, so that Hubert Angel can be discredited. But there was no attempt to kill Ruth Makandiwa, none whatsoever. There is nothing that points. It was just a lie to fool you people and sympathize with Makandiwa. That who would want to kill Ruth? Come on. Who is Ruth? That was a big, big lie. The other lie that he came up with, lie number 7, the hard drives that were stolen. 495 hard drives that were stolen at his studios and other equipment. What was the reason for this lie? The only reason why Makandiwa, let me tell you things that you don't know. The only reason why Makandiwa lied about those hard drives being stolen, there were no hard drives stolen. Who can break into Makandiwa's studios? Do you think he does not have enough security to prevent any breakages? I know he said some people conspired within his workers, but that's a lie. No hard drives were stolen. There is no single footage that show any breakage of the property. Where was the follow-up after the hard drives were stolen? Where are the police reports? Where are all these things? That was a lie. No hard drives were stolen. The only reason why he made that lie, he also wanted to blame Hubert Angel, to be the one that was behind it, to be the one that had paid people to steal the hard drives. Because, and the reason why he wanted to paint that narrative is because Makandiwa has recordings of Beverly Angel confessing that Hubert Angel is not being loyal in the relationship. Emmanuel Makandiwa has recordings of Beverly Angel talking about Hubert Angel, that he's sleeping with people in church, with pastors' wives and stuff like that. So he wanted to send a message to Hubert Angel that I no longer have those recordings. So you can back off now. And to question that as well on an ethical level. So does this mean that everyone that consult Emmanuel Makandiwa is being recorded? That was the confidential information he was talking about. They brag about that the moment Hubert Angel tries to fight us, we'll fight him with those voice recordings of Beverly Angel. So everyone that goes to consult for one-on-one to Emmanuel Makandiwa is being recorded. That's not important. But what I'm just trying to emphasize is he lied about the hard drives being stolen. There was no hard drive that was stolen. No studio was broken into. And the biggest lie of them all, the COVID-19 prophecy. Why do you still believe in Makandiwa? Tell me, why do you still believe in Makandiwa? The COVID-19, Makandiwa came and say, I would rather go to prison than to take the vaccine. I would rather go to prison than to take the vaccine. I'll never take the vaccine. They would rather throw me in jail, but I'll never take it. And the reason why he made this false, prophecy and why he lied about this is because he thought the vaccine was not something that was going to be made global and universal. A few months down the line, he came back again. I'm not against the vaccine. I have never been against the vaccine. I love the vaccine. But this guy is a flip-flop. I don't know why you still defend him and you still root for him. There's nothing, he does not stand on anything. He's a liar. He's just a liar. He's the father of lies. So these are my top 8 biggest lies of Emmanuel Makandiwa. You have plenty. I know you have plenty. You can put them down. You can pin them down below. But the reason why I just did this video was to just highlight to you that Emmanuel Makandiwa is no truth in him. He doesn't stand for the truth. He doesn't resemble the truth. He's very far away from the truth. He lies through his teeth. You can't trust someone that lies. So I leave you with these lies. Memorize them, remember them anytime, any day. Anything he ever says, think about it before you admit. So if you can lie about these things, these global things, what more about your life? How many things has he lied about your life when he was prophesying to you? I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.